Well, hello everybody. Bill Thornton, SoCalSabre here. How y'all doing today? Good, I hope. Well, today's going to be another one of the box set specials, and we're going to be taking a look at Janis Joplin collection 3D set. Came out in 2004. Picked her up, and it's been in the collection for a while. It was nice listening to the music again this time around, and a little bit of a problem going here on the desk, but anyway, we got it all fixed up. Anyway, Janis Joplin, yeah, died very early for young. Died in 1970. Became a member of the 27 Club. Unfortunately for her and for us. And so we're going to take a look at this collection here in particular. And before go down there, hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet and you're watching, please subscribe to the channel and help us grow. It's a new channel, relatively new. Need to grow. So this comes with 3 CDs from her career. Okay, and the first one we're going to be taking a look at doesn't have a book, but each one of the has a replica album cover. I'll show you the inside here in a minute. This is when she was with Big Brother and the Holding Company, and they originally wanted to have their it's called Dope, Sex, and Cheap Thrills. They wanted it as the album title, but another company said no. So instead, they just adopted it as their unofficial motto. The cover was drawn by an underground cartoonist, Bob Crumb, after the band's original cover idea. Photo of the group, the original idea, beside the dope and the sex, and that was the naked in bed together. Well, and that was voted down by Columbia Records also, and they're pretty prudent in those days. 1968 came out, originally released with only 7 tracks. And when it was re-released in 99 through 2004, they added 4 tracks to it. And the 4 tracks that they added were live tracks. Actually recorded live in concert in the Fillmore East, March of '68. Nice writing in here. This was the second studio album by the American rock band Big Brother and the Holding Company. And it's the final album by the band with lead singer Janis Joplin before she began a solo career. So the first CD got all like psychedelic type labels on them. This was a critical and commercial success, reaching #1 on the Billboard's top LP charts for 8 non-consecutive weeks in 1968. That's pretty cool. Went up and down and up and down, and that's pretty good. So, track 2, it says, "I Need a Man to Love." I found the music was really nice and bluesy. Guys know I like a lot of blues in my music, and that one fit the Summertime. Piece of Heart and Ball and Chain were covers. Summertime, for some reason, been a long-time favorite song of me for whatever artist put it out. And, Janis just knocked it out of the park on this album. This and A Piece of My Heart, each done with style. Very, very nice. So, getting to hear some of the older music, and yeah. And then we got Turtle Blues, written by Janis on the album, and it was nice and mellow, nice piano backed song. So to kind of temper down this big sound behind her, let her voice be it primarily. Ball and Chain, originally written by Big Mama Thompson, was the final track on the original It was extended 9 minutes and 28 seconds. It had a great instrumental part and a lot of avant-garde. So I really enjoyed that. No, and then says a note. I got a note here. It says outtakes originally to have appeared on the album have since been re-released on Janis's compilations such as Farewell Song, in which Big Brother's original instruments were replaced by studio musicians in 1983, angering the band a lot. I guess I would have been angered a lot too. And so I have that album, Farewell Song, in my collection. Then came the bonus tracks. The first one was called Roadblock, and it took the tempo up a lot. The music went into a totally different direction. I feel that this track brought the quality of the set down, actually, not better. Flower in the Sun was okay. Catch Me Daddy brought it to back up the tempo again. It was done live in Detroit. It's okay. Magic of Love, live in Detroit, done okay. Well, personally, I could have went with the bonus tracks. Really, really good album. The bonus tracks didn't do much for me, but that's me. You might like them. Check them out. Okay, and that was Cheap Thrills by Big Brother and the Holding Company. All right, we're going to be moving on. Got to get the second disc, which is I Got Them Old Cosmic Blues Again, Mama. This is a debut solo album and the third album overall with Janis on it. All but 2 tracks were cover songs that producer Gabriel Meckler Janis chose. Came out in 1969. She left Big Brother. The original album had 8 tracks on it. 3 bonus tracks were added that was compiled. First 3 songs were good. Very good. It was good. I love the guitar by Mike Bloomfield on One Good Man, song written by Janis. I'm not a real audiophile, so a lot of the stuff I had to look up. But, I listen to the music. I love listening to music, as you can tell by my channel. Track 5, To Love Somebody, written by Barry and Robin Gibb. Go figure that. Was one of her hits from the album. Bee Gees. Cosmic Blues, the song was written by Janis and was a hit. And the use of horns, a little bit different than back in those days. There wasn't a lot of rock and roll with horns. I think that the use of the horns in this song is a nice touch to the overall quality of it. Tracks 9 through 11 were the bonus tracks, and they included Summertime and Piece of My Heart, recorded at Woodstock. Her set at Woodstock started at 2 a.m. Summertime was good, but I wonder how much it was appreciated by the crowd at that time of the morning. Piece of My Heart was better. Overall, I give this disc a BG. Again, not sure if the bonus tracks made it any better. But I understand why the companies do stuff like that as like a selling point. Still got my morning coffee going, as you can see. Well, then, this number 3 in this collection is Pearl. 10 tracks originally. 4 added to the set. Pearl was released in January of 1971 by Columbia Records. The album released 3 months after Janis's death on October 4th, 1970. Well, we are coming up on 55 years since it happened. Why does time fly? It does not seem to. I was a very young man stationed in Korea. Sometimes because we were stationed in Korea, we didn't get exposed to a lot of different types of music because we had AFN radio, so they were the ones that controlled that. Then downtown in the clubs, what I understand, I don't know this to be a fact, that the Korean government had a control over what music could be played in their country as far as in clubs and that. So some of the stuff we didn't get to hear. And I think that's why I missed some good stuff when I was younger. Okay. Song Move Over was written by Janis, and that was really good. That was very, very good. I really enjoyed that. Then came Cry Baby. Her version won to number 42 on the U.S. Billboard charts, Hot 100. Really, really good stuff. And this is a. Then came A Woman Left Lonely. The song's lyrics convey a sense of despair and longing, sympathizing how a woman left alone could eventually grow tired of waiting. That's, maybe that's what she was thinking about. I don't know. I just read that. Okay. Half Moon, the song was used as a B-side to Janis's number 1 hit, Me and Bobby McGee. Then that there, because being on the B-side of a big hit was a windfall for the songwriters because they get paid by the number of sales and stuff like that. And so it was actually scheduled to be redone later by Janis, but they never got to it before she passed away. Then came what we got, Buried Alive in the Blues. Overall, Buried Alive in the Blues stands as a testament to Janis's ability to convey deep emotional experiences, making a significant part of her legacy. And it was mostly instrumental, which was really, really good. I enjoyed that. Check it out. That's Buried Alive in the Blues. Okay. Bye Baby. The song started rumors that Janis was pregnant, but she wasn't. It was a song written about her dad. Okay. And Janis's dad, whom she had a special relationship. She wasn't pregnant, but that's what the rumors. I can see how the rumors would have been started because of that. Then Me and Bobby McGee came out, written by Chris Christopherson and Fred Foster. It was released after her death. The version by Janis topped the Billboard Hot 100 in 1971, making the song the second posthumously released number 1 single in the U.S. chart history after Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. Remember that one? I was in Wright-Patterson when that one came out. Then, who can forget Mercedes-Benz? Janis was a co-writer, and it's an a cappella song and written by her and Bob Newirth. And the poet Michael McClure. This straight, just reading the lyrics, it indicates that the song is about the desire for possessions and pleasure, but at least one writer considers it to be a rejection of consumerism. I don't know. Listen to it, and everybody can make up their own mind. Get it while you can. The song is about passing up the opportunity for love and control because life's too mean and short. Reached number 78 on the charts. Then the 4 additional songs were Tell Mama, Little Girl Blue, and Cry Baby. Extended version. They were all pretty good. They were recorded from her appearances on the Festival Express Tour in 1970. This edition here, all of the contents and CDs and the replica albums, it's a big VG plus for me. Nice to have the stuff by Janis in my collection. Sure, if you're a Janis fan of any degree, would enjoy it, so please check it out. Like I said, I do have one other LP and I have one other CD in my collection by Janis. I hope that you all enjoyed this. These box set reviews are something that I've just recently started, and I'm going to keep as long as you guys want them. Let me know in the comments. Put some comments down there. What you think? What would you like to see me do on the channel overall? So this is SoCalSabre saying thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourselves out there. Be kind to each other. Stay safe.